Hey there, boys and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with a new video, and yeah, we're gonna try a little something different today, and I hope everybody will, have a good time and will enjoy it. But yeah, yeah, there are gonna be more 4K reviews coming. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm probably gonna after I get done with this whole thing. Yeah, I just wanted to say one or two things about 4K, but yeah, in the meantime, let's go ahead. We'll get into this. I don't want to waste too much of your time. But yeah, just real quick, if you don't mind, just indulge me for 1 minute. Just got a few pickups that I wanted to show. Yeah, got this season 25 of South Park. I love South Park, always have. So glad to get the 25th season of it. So that's cool. Got that in the mail. And I hadn't done this. Excuse me. I hadn't done this in a long time. Ran down to one of my local pawn shops, and they actually had some Blu-rays for sale. And is buy five of them, you get them for $10. And so yeah, I found a couple of them here that I wanted to get, and this is the one that I wasn't really crazy about, but it was like, well, I'll go ahead and get it just so I can get the sale. It's like we've all been there. If you're a physical media collector, you've been there. You had to, you've had to buy something you didn't want, but it's like, well, it's like something like, well, I can get 10 DVDs for like $5, but in order to get the sale price, I got to pick up something. And it's like, so you just grab something, even if it's something you don't want. But anyway, so this here, it's like, that's only $2, and I can trade it in anyway. So it is Carrie, the 2013 remake. And sorry, I like Chloe Grace Moretz, but it's like she is a good actress. I have nothing against her or anything. I just think that this role wasn't really suited for her. She's just she's too gorgeous. She's too beautiful. Even in the movie when she's supposed to be like really frumpy looking and stuff like that, it's like nah. It's like it doesn't really work. I get what she's trying to do. She's trying to play against her looks and stuff like that, but just in this case, it really didn't work. And so, this feels just kind of like a rehash of De Palma's films. So yeah. But anyway, really only got this so I could get the sale price. So it was only $2. This here, this is one I thought I had on DVD and I was upgrading. Turns out I don't have it, DVD, Blu-ray, or otherwise. But so hey, nice. It's new. So I got Afflicted. So this is cool. I don't know if I've seen this movie or not. There's something about it seems familiar. Maybe I watched it for free, maybe like on Vudu or something like Tubi or something. I don't know, but it seems like I've seen this. But anyway, so hey, this is cool. Now I have brand. Well, not brand new. I bought it used, but hey, that's cool. So now I got it. This one I did have on DVD. It's an upgrade to Blu-ray. So we have The Invisible. Not expecting too much. I haven't seen this movie yet. Not expecting too much. PG-13, but I think it's I think it's supposed to be like a ghost story. So anyway, yeah, definitely tell. You can tell it's used. Anyway, the disc is in good condition and everything. So $2. So this here, I've heard. It's taken me a long time to finally get around to checking this out, and I've heard it's really good and. It's kind of a mix of sci-fi and horror. But we have Ex Machina. I've heard a lot of good things about this. And I've been wanting to check it out. So I'm really sorry about the coughing and stuff. Just my allergies are really acting up today. Anyway. And finally, I know I have not heard good things about this. I heard it's really pretty bad, but I figure I'd go ahead and check it out anyway. And the best part is if it really, really sucks, I only paid $2 for it, and I can trade it in. We have the new version of The Grudge, or the reboot. Chilling, haunting, and creepy. At least it's rated R, so there is that. So, I don't know. Like I said, it may suck eggs, but I don't know. Like I said, at least the best part is if it sucks, it only cost me $2. So there you go, some new pickups and South Park. South Park is always worth the money, in my opinion. All right, now I really am kind of disappointed in the sense that I really, really wish I could have been doing a 4K review today for this movie. Um, that is the thing, it's the 20th anniversary for this, and I honestly do not know why we didn't get a 4K for this. It just seems like we should have. I don't get it. Like I said, there's some things I want to say about 4K here in a few minutes, but we'll go ahead and we'll do this first. Like I said, yeah, just 20th anniversary and no 4K, even though I just read here not too long ago on deadpit.com's Facebook page that Lionsgate is doing 4K restoration for all three versions, three cuts of The Wicker Man, and they're going to put that out as a 50th anniversary edition this year. So I don't know. But anyway, today we're going to look at Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, his horror movie directorial debut. So yeah, but the thing is like not just one. I got two copies of it, and so we're gonna look at this, and I'll tell you which one I think is the best one, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you which one you should buy. That's completely up to you. But I thought it'd just be kind of fun to look at both editions, see what they got, and you can hopefully this video can help you say, okay, I like the Steelbook, so I'm going to go for that, or I like the box set, so I'm going to go for that. So yeah, so each one is a 2-disc set, which is nice. I was worried. We'll go with the Steelbook first. We'll look at the Steelbook first. So the yeah, it does have 2 discs on it. You see on there. I was worried because that was the thing when I pre-ordered this on Best Buy. They put no description really of it. There was just one picture of it, and it didn't really show anything. So I really was just kind of wondering. It's like, yeah. So for a while there, it's like, is this just going to be the 1 disc? I knew this one was 2 discs because like when they posted this, it's like this showed everything that came with it, and I was just wondering. It's like this here is like, yeah, don't see anything in there, but. This is a beautiful Steelbook edition, and you can see it's got the plastic slipcover on it, and you got the back. It tells you the details and everything else. So yeah, that is a nice slipcover, and you pull it off. There you go. Ooh, we got Dr. Satan. We got the spine there, and okay, you got Earl, or the Professor. And some of the other corpses, okay, and then down there you got the Firefly family doing their Halloween ritual. So that's cool. So yeah, so very nice design, very gorgeous design. So if you're a Steelbook fan and you love this movie, of course you're going to be all over this. And then we'll go ahead, we'll open it up. So there you go. There's the movie on disc 1. Some nice disc art. You got Baby and you got Otis. So that's kind of cool. And then we take it out. Then you have Captain Spaulding and Ravelli. That's kind of nice. Yeah. Really beautiful. If you're a Steelbook collector, yeah, you're going to want this bad boy. So... there we go. Yeah. And one thing I can tell you right now, in terms of the picture quality and sound quality and everything else, one thing I can tell you right off the bat is this here, pretty much on disc 1, it's pretty much just this. I've had this Blu-ray for years, and it's very much about the same thing. So yeah, so don't really expect anything different. I don't know what the hell the deal was with supposedly, like, I think it was Rob Zombie posted on Instagram or something that he recorded a new director's commentary, like for this. And when I played on both editions, it's the same commentary. And I didn't see any kind of place where it said, hey, listen to Rob Zombie's new commentary. So I don't know what that whole thing was about the, about this new audio commentary. There's nothing on there. So it's like I said, for disc 1, it's just this. So nothing new, just, different disc art. Because, like you look at this here. Yeah. So yeah, nothing new on there. And then for this, so the picture quality is the same, sound quality is the same. You're not really getting anything different. I mean, it looks fine. It's this is one, back in the heyday. This came out pretty early when Blu-rays first came out, and this here, it always looked good on Blu-ray. It really shined. But I'm just saying, as far as disc one goes, you're really getting nothing new. It's the same thing. Even the disc menu is pretty much the same. So then you get to disc two, which includes never before seen behind the scenes material, and it's you got behind the scenes footage, and you got interviews with Rob Zombie and the cast. And really, what it is, they're not. There's nothing new in terms of the bonus features. It's all just vintage footage. The interviews are archival, vintage interviews. There's nothing new. There's no no like, hey, like let's do like a series of interviews now where like Rob Zombie or Bill Moseley or Sherry Moon or like they're hey, let's look back on it and see or talk about like how it's affected horror culture and things like that over the years. So there's none of that. Like everything on here is just old stuff. So you're not getting anything new, nothing, no new bonus features, anything like that. I don't know if that's going to be safe for if they do decide to do a 4K of it down the road. I don't know, but okay, but that's it for the Steelbook. Now we get to the box set, which it's like I can show you everything, but I think you pretty much that's the thing. They posted the pictures on there, so you pretty much already know what you're getting. So, but here we go. That's the other side of it. It's a beautiful box. It is nice cardboard. So I mean, it's not the most sturdy in the world, but it's not flimsy either. You got the inside here. So now we get to the meat and potatoes, pretty much about the same thing. But this one here and on the back, you open it up, kind of different. You still get Baby and Otis on the discs inside, but you can tell the artwork is a little bit different. No inside cover art or anything like that. And this is what you get. And like I said, it's the exact same thing in terms of the discs and everything. It's the exact same thing as what you get on the Steelbook. But this one here, you do get the little fold-out poster. This is kind of cool. Well, come on. There we go. There you go. That's kind of cool. I got that there. You got the Fireflies. You got Rob Zombie, Ravelli, Earl, Dr. Say. It's like, yeah, beautiful artwork. So, yeah, I could definitely see, framing this and putting it up. But, yeah, the only bad part, though, is I think, there are a lot of people probably not familiar with this. So, I can see myself framing this and putting it up, and then a lot of people come in and is like, what's that? What's that from? You have to explain it to them. And then we get our booklet here. So, and there we go. So, just kind of give you some ideas of what you're looking at. So you get, mostly it's like a photo album. Not a lot of text or anything like that. There's not really any. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty much just. It's almost just like a photo album of, behind the scenes pictures and stuff. So, but it's nice. Ooh, gross. And then the last but not least, we got our kind of trading lobby cards here, with the artwork. Beautiful artwork, though, I'm not going to lie. And then we got this one here, with Baby with her butt cheeks sticking out. We got Dr. Satan. Then we got Otis with, not Denise, Mary and Fishboy, Bill. Captain Spaulding and Ravelli again. We got Tiny, Mama Firefly, and Grandpa Firefly. And we got Dr. Wolfenstein. Really nice, beautiful artwork. Beautiful, gorgeous artwork. I love this. These cards are nice. And then on the back, you got there we go some notes that Rob Zombie drew. We got some excerpts from the screenplay. You see where some notes have been made and all that kind of stuff. There you go. And there you go. And that's it. That's pretty much everything you get, in this box set. And I have one issue I will say though. I don't know if other people have experienced this. I know I have, but both of these, the Steelbook and the box set, they both come with digital copies. But here's the thing: every time I try to redeem the digital code, it just says failure or error. Try again later. So, and it's not the first time I've had issues with this, like trying to redeem codes from like particularly a Lionsgate release. So sometimes I guess it just takes time for it to catch up or for them to update their system or whatever. But which one do I prefer? Now the Steelbook is really nice. It's gorgeous and everything, and I am glad that I bought it. But I will say I think that the box set is. This is just my personal opinion. Of course, you can choose whichever you like. But I think that the box set is kind of the way to go. It's a beautiful set. It feels sturdy. It feels very well put together. It almost feels like something that you would get from. It feels like something you would get from a like a boutique company. You could see something like Arrow or maybe like Severn Vinegar Syndrome. You could see something like them putting something like this out. So you can tell a lot of work and effort was put into this. And I would say I do think that the box set does, and it's beautiful. You get the extra materials and stuff in there. So I think that the box set kind of offers a little bit more, but the Steelbook is definitely not a bad way to go either. The Steelbook, if you like something easy, simple, beautiful artwork, great design, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, the way I figure is like you don't lose with either one. But I will say though, just overall, I think that really is the biggest mistake is that they just didn't do this as a 4K. I think that I think they probably would have sold more of these if they did do it as a 4K. I don't understand at all what the thought process is between with these studios and boutique companies. 20th anniversary, it's like you hear them say, well, they want to like put this out and see how well it sells, and then down the road they'll put out a 4K. It's like, but it just feels like by then it's like there's just not going to be that much interest. And I know, like, I do, I talk with the guys that I do body bags with, and like there are times like stuff is coming out, like Scream Factory just announced here in June that they're going to put out Creep Show and Motel Hell on 4K, and it's like, and the problem is like when talk about that, it's like this should be news as horror movie fans. Like we should be skittering up the walls when we hear this. We should be doing cartwheels when we hear something like that. But it's just like, okay, that's nice. And I can't blame the guys, but it's just like the fact that it's like, it seems like the studios and the boutique companies just don't really put a lot of effort or enthusiasm into these releases. It's like Creepshow is coming out this year. It's like, and that movie came out in 1982. So, like, wouldn't it make more sense to put that out last year, and they could have done that as a 40th anniversary edition? I don't get it. I don't know, but that's a rant for another day. God, it's bugging me. Just like this really should have been 4K, but overall it is a nice edition. But I'm just saying, kind of like what you're getting is just a lot of vintage stuff, nothing new, no new bonus features, nothing new was shot, nothing new was put together. It's still nice to have, but yeah. But overall, just I would say the Steelbook is nothing to sneeze at, but yeah, I just think that the box set it does. It feels really nice, really well put together. It feels like something you would get from a boutique company. It feels like they put a lot of work and effort into this. Maybe not so much the discs themselves or the bonus features, but the presentation is really, really nice. So, but anyway, so yeah, that was just kind of it. I thought this would be something fun, so now you see the difference. So hopefully you can make a decision which one would be your choice. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe I can do this again. This was actually fun doing these, doing these kind of comparisons and stuff. This is kind of fun. I'd like to do that again. So that's it, everybody. Take care, my boils and ghouls. I'll see you all later. Have a good night.